So what we different SQL statements. SQL statements. So first statement what we have is called as a DKL or DRL, right? DRL retrieval language. So this data retrieval language DRL. So we have a select statement. So I'll give you the example. Suppose I want the basic statements of the select statement is we will be having select, then we will be having column list. Whatever the column you wanted to fetch from the table, then having the from clause and the table name. Okay, name, and then let me write it over here. The structure of select statement. Select statement. We will select, then we will column list, then we'll having the from, and you can separate with a comma. If you have a multiple columns, then separate should be with a comma. From clause, then the table name, right? Then we having the clause, then we having a condition, then we will be group by clause, we could be having clause also. Okay, column list, and last we will be having the order by clause. Okay, then we have the column. This is called as the basic select statement. Okay, so better like table name I'm just keeping here, column name I'm keeping. So for any basic statement, this is must mandatory. You have to give from the mandatory. At least minimum one column you have to select from the table. So table name is mandatory. Then in on have the any basic select statement. Where is optional. Based on argument you can give. This is also optional. Okay, and these all are optional basically. Okay, based on the requirement. Yeah, put it. Having clause is also optional. This is also an optional. Okay, so if I wanted to very basic select statement, what I could write is I could write like select key name from EMP. EMP is the table name. Okay, then so you can see here most basic statement. Okay, even I move this, or if I wanted two columns, then I'll say job and then from EMP. So I can do, if I want to do all the columns data from this table, I can make use of asterisk. Column of this table can be fetched. And suppose I wanted some of the columns like where DEPT department equal to 30. Okay, see only the data from the department number 30 will be get retrieved. And these I can add the more condition to it, where job equal to manager, right? Then no managers are working in department number 30. Then I'll say I can make use of command. So there are different commands are also available.
Yeah.
Different keywords are operators are also available. We can make use of that salesman. Okay. the two people are working as a salesman. Now, if I to say like order by, say order by the clause and the having clause, I will tell you after 2-3 class. Okay.
Okay.
Then we are going to discuss the SQL statement. That time I will tell you about the group by clause. So I'm just removing this statements. So ordered by really does to sort out the data which we have retrieved from the database. Okay, as there is only few, so I'll just make it a clear. Let's see how many are coming. Order by e-name. E-name. That means alphabetically it will get. Okay, no clerk is there. Let's remove this job. Okay, order by e-name. So I can see it get alphabetically ordered, and also we can see in descending order like DESC, another keyword. Okay, see now null will be get a preference, then XYZ, KZ, and Y. And we are going to insert the data into the Oracle. By default, it should be in a capital letter. Okay, like Martin, Jens, and all these things should be in a capital letter. So like that, we have examples of select statement that you can see one by one. Just for an example, I'll just show you. I'll just take this example. I will run it one by one. Okay, these are few of the examples that we will run and will understand. So this is statement. If I wanted to fetch employer, e-name, job, salary, and
please increase the font size.
I'm sorry.
Font size.
Okay, font size you want to increase, right? Okay, font size.
Screen. Okay, yeah.
You have the maximum screen.
Yeah.
Because I don't see any,
No. The screen was small. I have maximized it. No problem.
Okay, great. So, so this you can see here employee number, e-name. So whatever the columns you wanted to fetch from this table, that you can list it out with the help of with a comma. And in the filter condition, you can give the job name and where the salary. Two condition I can give at about time. And similarly, if I wanted to find out the details of the employees who are getting who are not getting the commissions, then I can write. See, is basically the idea of writing this statement to understand what are the operators are available, what are the keywords are available. Okay, so let's say E null. I can see that the details of the employee who are getting the null as a commission. Okay, who are getting some commissions. So I'll say just is not null. Commission field is not null. Okay, so let me write here commission also so that we can understand. Commission one of the column in the employee table. So okay, you can see all the people getting the commission. So to find out the details of the employee, where only those employees whose salaries are in between 2,000 to 4,000, then we can make use of between. Okay, like this.
Yeah.
So this is the syntax. And if I wanted to know the details of those employees who all are working in department number 10 and the department number 20, then make use of the in operator. Okay, see I'm writing like where department number in 10, 20.
Yeah.
Right? See, so no, so I'll say 30. So this table is not correct properly, 30 or 50. Then I'll get some of the details. See, all the 30 employees and 50 employees only has been fetched from the database. Now, if I want to find out the details of those employees whose names are, then how do I write? I make use of the like operator. Okay, and we will put it into the capital letter. So only two employees is having same name, Smith. Okay, now one more important thing. Sometimes you will have to find based on a string. If I'll say if I wanted to find out the details of those employee whose name starts with S.
Okay.
Right? Now, how do we find out? So that is same thing. I'll say E name like, and the first letter S percentile. So the percentile replace the multiple character. Okay. So we'll make use of the percentile here, and we'll say like this. So all the employee name starts with S. Now if I see, and we should also remember, see all the if anybody's name is in a small letter, it may not come. Right here. So it's a case sensitive with the name. And you see that if I did this, only 1 4 has come. But if I this is S only. No, this is a different. Okay. So this is the first letter. Whereas if I say in the middle of the name, anyway, percentile front as well as percentile after the S. So basically it is multiple characters. So both sides I am just giving, and I can see multiple names are available, records are available. If I wanted to see the second character of the name is D, okay, then how do I write character? So I'll make use of the underscore. So underscore will replace the one character. Okay. So then we can make use of this. So you see, Adam. In Adam, D is in a second letter. If I want to say now where the second last letter is M, how do we do that? Second last letter is
percentile will put last will be.
Okay, you tell me. I'll write select star from select star from EMP where
like
E name will make like What I'll write, comma,
O,
that,
mm,
okay, what I'll
M,
write, L,
M, no?
second last letter of a string is M, M for
So,
mango.
uh, the M last will be underscore
Okay,
percentile.
right, correct. And split this, and you can see, yeah, it comes, right? Because we have given, so it is taking all these. So you understood what is the percentile does, what is the underscore does, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it applicable to all the string. It's not only the name. Which column you wanted to take, that column, percentile and underscore, you can write it here.
Yeah, understood.
Same thing. Second last letter is A. Now we can make use of by, I have already told you what order by does it sort data based on the column in ascending order or descending order. If you write descending, by default it is should be in ascending order. You can see here the salary I'm ordering 3,033, 400, and maximum is this. Okay. So the descended is like this. 7,000 is coming. I'll tell you something about the null also today. Okay.
Okay.
Then order by name also, so alphabetically get ordered. And we can, there is something called the distinct. Okay? Distinct keyword is there. What it does is, what it it removes the duplicate record. Okay. So, means here I'll just give an example. Here, suppose I have e name. Okay, I'm just giving EP number, right? E name, sal, job.
Sure. Yes, if we are using for a smaller set of data, it is fine. Or else, if we put select this, it is taking a lot of time, when using this thing.
Okay. Okay.
Particular problem we can actually, and then
See, I'll tell you. See, this distinct is recommended to use in the queries.
Okay.
It reduces the performance. So,
Okay.
but we should be knowing, right, what this does.
Yeah.
Right? That I'm telling you, and why we should not use that also I will tell you, and what is the replacement for this
Okay.
alternative to use that also I will tell you.
Okay.
So I'm giving you an example. So I have a suppose employee number, e-name, sal, job, department number, and I have some data called as a 1, 2, 3. E-name say X, sal is 100. I'll say job is accountant. Department number is 10. Okay. Suppose I have more employee called 124. His name is R. I think his salary is 200. He is manufacturer something. He is working in department number 10. Okay. Now third I'll take 1, 4, 5. His name is AC. His salary is 100. His job is also accountant. So working in department number 10, right? I can see there are 3 different records, right? Now if I write select EMP NO, comma, e name, comma, sal, comma, job, comma, deptno, right? I count the three records, right? Okay, I have to say from emp, no? From, suppose the table name is xx emp test, okay?
Okay.
Suppose this is the table name and records are there in that table. Then if I query like this, I can see three records. But what if I'll just select ename, comma, sal, comma, job, comma, deptno from exec emp test. Then how many will get? How many records we will get? Three will get, because all are, because ename, see these 100 are still three unique records, right? So still we'll get the unique record. Now if I'll say just say select sal, comma, job, comma, deptno from xx, how many now we'll get? Still we'll get the three records.
Yes.
Now if I'll just here distinct of sal, job, number from emp, what distinct will does it? Can you see what, how many columns I am taking? Salary, job, department, only three columns, no?
Yes.
So can you see x, y, see I just want 100, account 10, 200, MSAN 10, 100, account 10. So 100 account 10, 100 account 10 is appearing two times.
Between the columns selected, that it will apply there as well.
Yes, exactly. So it will give you two records now. 100, 10 and 200 MSAN 10. So
first of the first occurrence of that distinct it will take. First and second it will take.
That I am not sure. So we can find it out with the base of the row ID. It will take the first record, or it will take the but if again select the row ID, then it will give you all the three records.
It will not be Okay.
So it will give you all the records. So it means the distinct will only fetch the it will give you the unique record. So it is avoiding one of the unique. So but this, if I'll say, if it is this record, but this record is a unique record, right? But what the columns we have selected with respect to that is avoiding the duplicate record. So this is not correct. That is why you may miss the correct information. You are suppose in the real time when we are doing the business, if using the distinct clause, you are selecting all the invoices from the database where all the invoices should be pending and all, and if any one eligible invoice is not get fetched because of a particular distinct, so maybe the company will in a big huge loss, right?
Yeah.
That is the reason we should avoid using the distinct. Okay, but if you know we are doing some kind of a work where keep on distinct coming. Give me a second.
No problem.
I'm sorry.
No problem. No problem. Yeah, please. No problem.
So discussing is so that is why we should avoid using the distinct. Okay,
Yeah.
uh, it means you should know the purpose of using the distinct. Whenever we want to, we were knowing that that is not going to be impacted to the business that
Mm.
data, then we can make use of the distinct. Okay, and how to avoid using the distinct? Only to give the right where condition. Okay, if you have to where condition, in this case, even if I'll use the distinct and if I'll say where e name or empno is not null, right? Then it will give you the records,
Three records. Yeah.
right? So whether it is there or not, it doesn't matter. If
Mm.
your where condition, if you have the correct joins between the different tables, then you will always get the correct data. Then there is no use of using the distinct. Okay, so these that is why in most of the that is why we and you should get the understanding when you will keep on working with the keep on writing the queries and all. When you will spend more times with the writing the queries, automatically you will have the understanding of using the distinct or how to use the conditions or the conditions in the, and under the where clause, right? With time you will get the experience to understand why we are not using this thing. But at this point of time, we just know the what is the functionality of this thing. Okay, so this is that. Something called as a what is null is very important. Hope you knowing. So null is something which is void, which is undefined. This is unavailable. Okay, this is what called as a null. So null is a void, unknown, undefined, unavailable. So we have to keep on remember this. So you can add anything to the null. You cannot subtract. You cannot multiply. So it is something which is unknown to all of us. Okay, we have we that is we have written like this. When is null commission? The commission column is having a lot of null data. Then we can just say commission is null. Come up with one kind of a Oracle predefined functions. With the help of that, we can make use of the null, can interact with the null columns or null value.
Okay.
Okay. Now, question so far?
No, it's fine.
Okay. Now we understood DRL. Understand DRL. Now we'll add that DL, data definition language. What is data definition language? We have three commands: create, alter, drop, okay, add, modify, get. These are the commands are there in the DDL. So what DDL command does it it creates the data definition inside the database. So structured object is getting created with the help of DDL command. Suppose I want to create a table. What is the syntax for creating the table? I say create table and give the table name, right? And then you need to give the column list, column 1, and the data type, okay, and then you can create. Suppose as an example, if I wanted to create table, suppose I wanted to create xx emp, and I wanted to create two columns like e name, empn, employee number, employee emp. It should be and what kind of a data type? It's a number data type, comma. I will create name. What kind of a data? Say varchar to 30 or 15. I'll just say or 10 only. Okay. Now, so this one got created. If I'll execute this command, so my spelling is mistake for create. Yeah. So let's see, execute this command and see whether it is working fine or not. I think it's already available. XXEMP is already available. So what we have done is XX_EMP_test. Test one. No, test is not there. I'm just create two column. Did you understand, right? This one, create table name and whatever the columns you wanted to create for that table, that column with the data type. Okay.
This can refresh not happening.
Okay. If you're not able to see that screen.
No.
Oh, okay.
You typing something?
Yeah. I'm typing something. Right? I have written date of birth, DOB.
Date of birth. Yeah, now it's
date.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm creating. So just try to understand. See, I have using create table and the table name, whatever the table name you wanted to create based on your business requirement. And the column name, whichever you wanted to create. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I just wanted to create employee number as a number data type, employee name as a varchar2, and I've given the width as a 10. Okay. Third column I wanted to create as a date of birth of date data type. Okay. And I'm going to execute this. So I can see here table created. Right.
Yeah.
Table got created. There is one more thing which we need to understand very clearly, that DDL note, we have to keep a note of it, like DL is a auto commit. What is a commit mean?
We need to force the system to write it in the database.
Yes, exactly correct. So typically, the changes which we are doing will get permanently saved into the database.
Yeah.
Right. That is what called. We don't need to force to make the changes into the database. Automatically, the changes will get saved permanently into the database.
Yeah.
Okay. So now just to create. Before now I wanted to alter. I just wanted to do the alter. So I want, once the data is created, I thought, okay, let me add one more column to it. Already created. Then what is the alternate to do it? We have the alter command. So we'll say alt. I'm not sure whether alter table exec emp test. Okay, I will say adding job. Okay, job varchar 2 15. See, table altered. Let's table now. Select task from exec underscore emp underscore test. So currently there is not into this, but I can see the 4 columns are there: employee number, e-name, job, and date of birth and job. So let's insert fields into this now.
Yeah.
How do I say insert into same
Table
emp underscore test, and we have to give the all the column names: empno, comma e-name, comma dob, comma job. Close. We give values, and here in the bracket I have to give the value. So first employee number is a number data type, so I just say 1, 2, 3. comma. Ename is a value data type, so I have to write in a
Good.
quotes exactly. I'll just say Ghanshyam, Ghansh. Yeah. Quote is closed. Now date of birth. So birth also needs to be under the inside the quote only. Okay. I'll say 27th December 1985. Okay. And then we have to say job. Job is also a varchar too, so it should also be in a quote. Okay, as a analyst. Okay. See, one row inserted. Execute this command. I can see dot inserted. But you must, but see, this insert command basically comes under the DML, data manipulation language. And data manipulation language is not auto commit. Okay. It means now I have used the insert command. If I don't use the commit command, the changes will not save into the database. Right? Suppose I'll make the change. I'll say roll back. If I'll execute this command, roll back executed, then if I do this table, there is a no record, right? We have done the rollback. If the changes has not been saved into the database permanently. But if I'll execute it again, now data is there, data is there. Now using command called as a commit. Okay. So let's see commit executed. Now let me see whether data error or not. So now the data changes has been saved into the database permanently. Now if I roll back, but still the data is available into this table. Right? It means the data is already saved into the database permanently. So why this insert DML commands are called as a not auto commit. So you have to manually commit to make the changes permanent to the database. Confusion?
No. Okay.
Great. So now one more thing I would like to add here. So we have seen create command, we have seen alter command, we have seen also this add command. Alter both, right? Now I'm just inserting one more record, okay? So you want one error, then we'll do this. So say 1, 2, 3, 4. Say Ghanshyam Kumar. Okay. How many are taken number? While creating are taken value to 10, right? 10. So it's more than 10 now. Okay. Just make it 28. Let me like this or analyst 1. Okay. Let's see. Execute it. Giving me one error, no? See, ORA 12899. See, ORA 12899 is a standard Oracle error number. Okay. So this ORA standard error number is associated with one message called as a value too large for column apps. This table ename, right? 12 is 14 and maximum is 10. So we are trying to insert 14 character length into a maximum allowed is 10. Which is not happening, right? This is the solution, but you cannot change the name of a person, right? Then make the change in the database itself.
Yeah.
Exactly. So what I will, so what is that? We have to the table, like we have to change the definition of the start of the table.
Yeah.
That we have to use alter command. The alter table xx emp underscore test. because already called, so I cannot use add. I'll use modify. Modify ename where to, I'll say 20 this thing, So table altered. Also you can see here, just put your cursor here, go here and control F4. Okay. What happened? Oh, I think it got closed. Oh, I'm sorry.
Nope.
But you understand?
Yeah, no problem. Understood. Okay, just mind that column data type.
Yeah. So we'll say, yeah.
Select.
You got whatever we have written got undone. That's why you say
To list the tables which are available in a particular, or suppose if I fairly known only XX underscore, how will I list now?
So let's say if you wanted to know what all the tables are there in this schema, right?
Yeah.
So let's start from all underscore tables.
Okay.
And here you can
like
where
okay.
Where owner both are same. Okay.
Yeah.
Owner equal. If you know, owner is like, for me it is apps. Okay. For you should be knowing what schema you are doing. These are the tables available, and I'll just show you tables we have created now. Where table name like what table name we have?
X underscore something.
So I'll say XX underscore EMP. Okay. Suppose I don't remember all the names, I'll just say %. Some problem with that condition.
Double quote at the last.
Double quote at the last.
Yeah, after time.
Oh, in two where no? Should be
end. Okay.
Now it is correct. See, these are the table available. So this is our table name.
Yeah.
Apps is the one you can see it's a valid these details. Now what? So you can say count of a star, all tabs, all underscore object, user underscore objects. So these are the tables or data dictionaries are available through which you can come to know what are the tables are available under your schema. Okay. The all table you all the tables. Okay. Maybe some seeded tables will be also. So table is also different types of table, right? Like a table, transactional table, custom tables, global tables, right? So you just wanted to know all the table into the one schema, so you just say underscore table. If you want to say only the custom tables, user underscore table. So user underscore table will give you only the custom table details. Okay. If you wanted to find only the global date tables, say FND, so I'm not whether FND tables will be again the seeded table, only user. So FND is just like if the users are available, global tables, say select star from FND underscore user. So this table not be available in all the schemas. Hmm. So these are the user available. Okay. Basically showing you from the Oracle apps schema. The apps is one of the schema into the Oracle. Okay, it went into the different application. Okay, or say let's start from there. Okay, so user is table here. You can say user from FND user. You from the FND user. From the FND user. That you did. Okay, so logs are there like all tables, all tab, user underscore tables, glow tables. Where we were? So we were talking about
we were talking about that modifier.
About the modification. So we have already done the modification, no?
Yeah.
Yes, already done the modification.
Yeah, we should check whether it has got reflected or not.
Fix EMP underscore, right? Okay.
We should insert.
Oh, that came like this, no?
Yeah,
file
I
just
think to close this pop-up, it given there.
It's not coming. Oh, F4 is should come, no? Okay, it's mine actually. Now you see. E name, see? How many bytes? No?
It has changed.
Changed. Earlier it was 10.
Yeah.
Not 20 bytes. So it's confirmed it got changed.
We can, while creating a tables, there are a lot of things which we can mention, like we can edit, not edit, like that and all, no? Lot of things.
Edit tables, we can do that.
Column wise also we can set that.
Yes, we can do that. That all we can do that. Okay. Now I just want to insert into XX underscore EMP underscore test. And this time I'm not giving the column names. I'm just giving this directly. Okay.
Yeah.
This way of inserting the record. But in this case, you have to provide all the values.
Or in the order.
In the order, exactly. So we have, just say 1, 2.
Do like this.
Exactly. No, use of the technology, no, not lazy fun. So कभी can do it, कर सकते हैं हम लोग. You Andy?
Yeah, we speak Urdu, not properly, but Urdu we speak most.
हाँ, okay. आप उर्दू में बात करते हैं. I understand Urdu very well. I can't talk. Yeah, I understand.
More skills, so I avoid.
And also like Urdu is one of the very sweet language I must say. क्योंकि इसमें होते हैं ना भाईजान. So beautiful. है ना?
Yeah.
So we are so respectful people. We are telling like you are more dearer. So we are हम लोग बुलाएं ऐसे हैं कि you are more dearer.
Yes.
So it's one of the beautiful language I must say. Okay. So 1, 2, 4 and then what is that? E name. So this time I am giving same name. We have the quote. and then we'll give date of birth 24th, 25th, Jan 98, and then we'll give the job na say account. Or want to insert it, we have to give the commit. So commit can also be done through यहाँ पे होना चाहिए. Okay, it's not, it should be there. It's committed. Now let me query this record now. So this, it has not thrown any error. Right? Okay, so we understood alter, create, alter, modify, add, right? And if I want to drop this table, I just say drop table name. That's it. So it will be dropping the. So I'm not going to drop. And there is something called as a truncate. Okay. So truncate. I just truncate table. This table name. What it will do is it will erase all the records from the table permanently. Yeah. Okay, it will erase the record permanently from this table. So we don't have the choice or provision to get the data back into this table. But truncated means truncated. So it will not be recommended most of the time. Okay. Now we have learned insert command. I'll say update command. Suppose I made a wrong update of my data birth. Okay. The solution is there is an update command. Update xmp underscore test. I wanted to update the date of birth. So I'll say that DOB. Suppose I'm giving, and it should be in the date of. See, I can see how data is getting inserted into here. 12/27/1958, right? But the format which we need to follow is like 3rd Jan 95, something like that. Okay. So DMONYYYY. Okay. Okay. Then give the where case. So suppose if I'll just say here, okay, execute update this set data birth this, what it will do is I say I'm just doing okay. How many rows?
2 rows.
But what we were thinking, we need to update only one row.
Yeah, provide the key for me.
Exactly. Just say roll back. Spell this mistake. Roll back. Okay. Now see this table. Yes. Update this one. So I have to say column where. Which column should I take? I should take the prime key column. Employee number. Yeah. EMPNO equal to 1 to 4. Now updated. But still give the commit to make the changes. I will give the commit. Committed. Yeah. Now I see. Same thing if I do the delete. Okay. I wanted to delete. Delete from EMP underscore test. If I delete all the record from the table, but if I wanted to delete a particular column, then I have to say EMP equal to 1 to 4. Right? See 1 row. If I say commit means deleted for forever.
Yeah.
Okay. but I'm just rolling back. Okay. Yeah. So right, what is the DML command? What is this? You have to do the practice 2-3 times. The different way of inserting the record also, and yeah, update, delete, insert, update, delete, and commit, rollback. And I will grant and revoke at the last chapter. That is a database security chapter. Okay. Then will give you the more understanding of the grant and revoke. Grant means giving the access to the user for accessing a particular object into other schema, and revoke is to take the privileges from that user. Right? That I will discuss in more detail in the last chapter. So what request you is that please go through this till here.
Okay.
I just wanted to show what you need to go through. So till you please go through, okay, practice. Then we'll not the SQL function immediately. Start the constraint. And once we leave the constraint, then we'll start the SQL function. So just complete till here. Okay, go through here. I will also suggest you one good book, and also go through the constraint chapter, which is next to this chapter.
Yeah.
And then we can continue tomorrow. Is fine?
Yeah, sure. Fine.
Okay. Good night.
Bye. Bye. Sure. Bye.